Right, we're going to return now to US Congress, where House Republicans have elected a new speaker in just the past hour or so. Mike Johnson is a social conservative, served as Donald Trump's impeachment defense team. His election ends a 3-week-long vacuum that's brought all legislative activity in the chamber to a halt. Let's go live now to Washington. Our correspondent David Willis is there. David, so finally a new speaker.
Absolutely, and Mike Johnson got the 217 votes that he needed to cross the finishing line a short while ago, Lewis, to become the 56th Speaker of the House of Representatives, to the relief of many, particularly those in his own party who have endured 3 very fractious weeks of infighting, name-calling and at times what came close to physical altercation by all accounts, as they wrestled to solve this problem of who could basically come together and represent the whole party, a party that is deeply divided at the moment between those on the right and those in the mainstream. And when it comes to the mainstream, Mike Johnson is perhaps the ideal candidate, in the sense that he is a conservative, but a low-key conservative. He is very conservative, however. He opposes abortion rights and same-sex marriage, and he is a close ally of Donald Trump. But many are saying that he is likely to be the most conservative Speaker of the lower house in many decades.
And just remind us of the, well, chaos, I suppose, that went on before this.
Absolutely. There was all this infighting with members of the Republican Party unable to agree. There were numerous, it seemed, ballots behind closed doors in many cases to try to get a nominee. There were 4 in the end, Mike Johnson being the 4th, and before him Steve Scalise, Jim Jordan and Mike Emmer, who only was the nominee for just over 4 hours yesterday, Lewis. His plans for the speakership were scuttled after Donald Trump took to his Truth social media platform to basically attack Mr. Emmer and to say that he would be a very poor choice. Mike Johnson, by comparison, does have the backing of the former president, who remains something of a kingmaker in the Republican Party these days. He's not able to get a favoured candidate elected, as was proven by the failure of Jim Jordan's candidacy, but he can quash the hopes of candidates, as we saw with Mr. Emmer.
David, absolutely fascinating. And of course, there is now a lot of work for them to be getting on with.